I beg you to please repeat after me. Yaya samohito jiva atmanam trigunatmakam paropi manute nartang tat kritang chabipadyate. So in this verse, what is being explained by Sutta Goswami is each and every one of us, what is our existential situation? All living entities in this material world have a specific existential situation. So what does it says here? Yaya samohito jiva. By Krishna's arrangement, because of misuse of free will, we are illusioned, samohita, by the external energy. That's what we say, someone is in Maya. It means one is illusioned by the external energy. Why? Because we want to imitate Krishna. Because we want to imitate Krishna, that is why we're here. But in effect, all we are is illusioned by the external energy. In the Bhagavad Gita, Krishna says, "You are my eternal fragmental part. You are my angsha. You are my part and parcel. But you are conditioned by the material energy, and therefore you're struggling." So here in this verse, Atmanam Tri Gunatmakam, we have become conditioned by the three modes of nature. Three modes of nature, they mix and combine and permutate. So by those various permutations, we come out to 8,400,000 different types of existences. Some as animals, some as aquatics, some as insects. But here we are, human beings. But still, we're conditioned. How? By goodness, by passion, and by ignorance, to lesser and greater degrees. In the Bhagavad Gita, Krishna says, any kind of happiness that you find in the material world is also conditioned by these modes. So there's a kind of happiness in the mode of ignorance. There's a different kind of happiness in the mode of passion. What you are experiencing right now is happiness in the mode of goodness. Your senses are calm, and you're trying to control your mind. So by these endeavors, you are beginning to taste what is sattva-guna, the mode of goodness. But Krishna says you become conditioned by a sense of material happiness. So this is the real struggle. Krishna says you are struggling with the six senses, which include the mind. That's our existential situation. Doesn't matter where we live, what house we live in, or what family we come from, because we are all going through the same drama. Everyone is experiencing their own movie, self-created movie. We are writing the script and playing the roles. Why? Misuse of free will. So, this verse is saying that in this illusion state, although we are para, everybody say para, Very important word. It means transcendental. This verse is saying, although we are truly transcendental, after all, you studied Bhagavad Gita, did you not? You studied chapter 2 of Bhagavad Gita, I hope. Because in that chapter 2, you learned two things. You're not your body or mind, and that you are eternal spirit soul. That's what you get by studying this, just the beginning of chapter 2. There's 72 verses. 20 verses dedicated to understanding I'm not what I see in the mirror. That's not me. Neither am I my thoughts. That's not me either. I am eternal spirit soul, like a particle of sunlight emanating from the sun. So, even though I'm transcendental, I think that I am connected with this material energy. I identify the material energy as something to exploit. That's what conditional life is. You see the material energy and you think it's there for my exploitation, my amusement, my enjoyment. And because of that, sammoha, you become illusioned. Because we are not the enjoyers. This material energy was not designed for us to enjoy. This material energy is given to us not to enjoy, but to utilize in the service of God. So, any kind of material energy you have, it can be a blessing or a curse. If you use your material products, your material possessions, your material facilities, if you use that simply for your own personal enjoyment, you are illusioned. And the day will come and you will realize you have wasted your life. But if you have the correct mentality, where you don't misuse your free will, and whatever material facilities or possessions or talents, you utilize that to serve God, that becomes your path of liberation. So there's two roads: the path of entanglement or the path of liberation. And you're given at most 100 years to decide which road to go on. Fortunately, you have every opportunity to choose the right path, the transcendental path, the path of liberation, apavarga. That's if you do devotional service bhakti. But if you don't, then you're on that other path, the path of illusion and the path of entanglement. Krishna gives us free will. You decide what path you want to walk on. Do you want to walk the path of sense enjoyment, the path of illusion? You have free will. Go ahead. But if you're intelligent, you will choose the path of liberation, the path of devotional service, Krishna consciousness. That is the message of Srimad Bhagavatam. Which path do you want to go down? Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.